Welcome back, MP. What do you want to work on today? Perfect. Absolutely perfect. You understand it now.
MP. Game time, let's get it, MP.
Practice when their game time. They might not like that.
Good. Let's see how serious the issue is. That's what we need.
Understood.
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already at home.
Yeah, but those leftovers are old.
I brought them home yesterday, I think. Yeah, it's great.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And checking out some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
And it's going to be the Sixers off the tip. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, we've got Traore, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Traore, pass to Bass. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Wembanyama against Towns. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bass. Nails it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the trickle on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Wembanyama. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
How do you stop Wemby in the pick and roll? I don't know.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you, Ryan.
As always, Allie, thank you. Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Takes it inside. Here's McNeil. And a miss there on the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
MP, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One to go try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's MP. The Nets making their last shot. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
They'd run this all night if they could, setting up Wembanyama perfectly.
Nets trail by 4. Here's Furphy. 23 points his last outing. Pass to McNeil. Over MP. MP with the block. The baseline J. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Traoré. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. To the left wing, 6 to shoot. Pass to Furphy. Three-pointer on target from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the 76ers making a change here. Doncic checked in. From deep, MP. Here's Wembanyama. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Hey, don't feel bad. Everyone struggles to keep Wemby off the glass.
Pass to Jennings. A minute 15 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Topic. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Halliburton. Down low. Here's MP. The kick to Hunter. Back to MP. From outside the arc. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Topic. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Jennings. Inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Pass break. Here comes Philadelphia. Doncic. Good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Jennings. Here's he. Yet to see a basket. Topic for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. Scoring. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
They've got Zach Edey. Patrick Williams out there with MP. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Dort in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Pass to Edey. And here's Doncic outside. Pure from three-point range. Doncic just got 5.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And some changes here for the 76ers. McCain comes in for Williams, and Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Dort. And the Nets also making a change. Towns is checked in, and one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
MP outside. Fires from deep. And the 76ers another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Toure. Towns against Edey. The rebound by Edey. Philadelphia leading by 14. Back to MP. Three-pointer. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Toe pitch, no good.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to MP. From behind the arc. He buries it from 3. He's got 14.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Oh, get that out of here. That'll make him think twice before challenging MP again.
Takes the 3, and Philadelphia hits again from deep. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The 76ers making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
Halliburton for 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Halliburton's got 5 now.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to McNeil for 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Back to MP. This one for 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Towns against Wembanyama. Here's McNeil. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The 76ers have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. From deep, MP. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Towns outside. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Philadelphia on top, delivering the blowout. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes...
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Brooklyn Nets. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Traore, and it's McNeil in at the power forward.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Towns against Wembanyama. Pass to McNeil. Tries a 10-footer. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for Philadelphia. The three is up. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Furphy. Here's Traore. Towns up top. Here's McNeil. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McNeil's got 8 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Count it. Towns has got his second bucket on the night.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Six on the shot clock. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
You'd love for Victor to get that look every time up the floor.
Here's Traore, defended by Halliburton. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And it's good. He hits another one.
And as he continues to pile up the points, he is moving into elite company.
Creeping up on the 4th highest scoring season in league history. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Lets the three fly. Towns can't get that one to fall. Philadelphia has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, and you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
MP, perfect pass to set up the lay-in. MP's got 39.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Back over to you.
Keeping that edge. Thanks much for the report, Allie. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Edie's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Williams comes in for Hunter. Dort, he's checked in for McCain. And Doncic has subbed in for Halliburton. Topic, no good. The 76ers have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Back to MP.
Come around.
Williams with the screen. Good. He hits again.
And now he is tied for the second most 40-point games in an NBA season. What an incredible year.
Boy, he's brought it every night, and nobody seems to have the answer for him. And the Nets miss again. And here are the 76ers. They're on a 20-7 run. And MP throws it down.
And MP is having himself a game, staying aggressive.
Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Pass to Jennings. Here's Towns. From 8 feet, the rebound by Edie. Edie's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's MP. He's got 44. And yes, another basket.
And that ties him for the 4th most points in a single season.
An extended scoring tear for him. We're witnessing one of the greatest offensive years ever. And so it's Philadelphia making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between
He's checked in for Williams. If you had to say, Richard, what's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
I would say being bought in. If players are bought in, you could overcome individual deficiencies.
Pass to McNeil. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Traore. Towns, right side. To the middle. Clock at 6. Dort with a steal. MP is out there with Edie. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Dort in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Edie, that's good.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Traore. Towns, a screen on Doncic. The 3. Counted from distance. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
One of the better three-point shooting bigs. Towns has great accuracy.
From deep, MP. And good! There's another!
And just like that, he's tied the record for most 50-point games.
This is a record I never thought would be matched. Unbelievable year from him. A minute 35 left to play in the fourth. Lets it fly. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what can you say that hasn't been already said? We knew these guys would be great coming into the year, but their complete dominance is rare. They have redefined greatness.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Here's Traore. There's the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Eason, good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And it's powered home by Towns.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Screen by Edey from deep. MP connects from downtown.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
So it's the 76ers winning.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this fifth. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at Utah. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And seeing where Utah is, they're in a good spot. Looking to generate some momentum heading into the playoffs. I don't see them resting anyone. They want to finish strong.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got MP. Edgecombe is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And for Utah, we've got Hero. Bailey out there with Newell. Then it's Durant. And it's Cage in at the shooting guard. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now, let's go courtside for a report on MP's history-making season.
He's getting close to the single-season points record. It's held by who else? Wilt Chamberlain. During shoot-around, I asked him what it'd mean to pass Wilt, and he said, quote, Wilt is the standard when it comes to scoring. Passing him in anything is incredible. Well said, guys.
It was well said. Wilt Chamberlain, my goodness. Hey, thanks for the report.
Guys, for me, something you have to admire about MP is the tenacity he plays with. Every single moment he's on the floor, he's giving you his best effort.
Shots good by Durant.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, Hero, 17 points in his last outing. Shot clock at 5. Nails the 16-footer.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Wembanyama passes to MP. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Cage can't hit. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket. Halliburton finds MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Duran. Back to Hero. Shoots the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Back to MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 21 in the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. For the Jazz, Cheeks checks in for Newell. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Tyler Hero. And then for Philadelphia, Jared McCain's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Halliburton. Now, here's Cheeks. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Cage. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's MP. He's got 21. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
pass to Bailey. Out to the wing. Fires the three. Cage can't hit.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duran.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Edey comes in for Victor Wembanyama. Halliburton subbed in for Edgecombe. Bounce pass from Williams. Pass to Newell. Lets the three fly, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Barlow passes the ball. Cheeks with a screen on Doncic. Here's Ball. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Philadelphia, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Well, Utah ends up going with the new group. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Edey. MP comes in for Williams. Hunter's checked in for Jared McCain. And it's Edgecombe in for Halliburton. Here's Cage. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers.
And let's talk about his passing, guys. Let's remember he also did an excellent job of finding guys in their right spots.
Now, Hero from past the arc. Enjoy. Here's Becker. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, listen, he may not be lights out, but if you give him that good a look, he's going to hurt you.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Edgecombe is out there with Doncic. Then it's MP. Then there's Hunter. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
How about that read by MP? Working the two-man action makes the right decision.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He scored 53 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Cage, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. MP passes to Wembanyama. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Shoots. Jump shot is good that time. Hero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
And here's MP for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. 76ers ahead, running away with this one. And we'll return shortly.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Oh, yeah, as someone who loves to distribute the rock, this is beautiful basketball right here.
Yeah, just watching this game has been entertaining. All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got Bailey. Jalen Duren is out there with Newell. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Cage in at the shooting guard position. That's the group right now for Utah.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
There's Hero with the three. The Jazz with another miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
And the dunk by MP.
Guys, it is clear MP is feeling it, and the best way to keep that rolling is keep giving him the basketball.
Bailey with the ball, covered by Hunter. Now Bailey. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Shot clock at 3, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Jazz shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
And here is Hero. Following the three-pointer by MP. This one for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Drops in the tray.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, good. That's another bucket.
That will do it. 40 points for him, and he's pulled even.
And to think, GA, at the start of the year, we'd see someone match the record for most 40-point games. Simply spectacular.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
And here we go. Fast break. And he's got it. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Ball's checked in for the Jazz. And then for Philadelphia, Edey's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Jared McCain comes in for Hunter. And Doncic is subbed in for Halliburton. Cage passes to Duran. Now Bailey. McCain defending. Bailey misses. And so Doncic will bring it up for Philadelphia. Got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 46 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pass to Cade. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Doncic finds MP. Here's Edey, defended by Duran. And the three ball is good. MP's got 49 points in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Bailey. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bailey's got 10 points.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
And here's MP, yet another bucket.
There's no stopping him, and not much slowing him down either. Another 50-point game to add to his total.
And with that, he elevates the single-season record past his previous high. Assaulting the record books on a nightly basis. This guy is unstoppable. Key. And a miss there on the triple. The three from MP. And so it's MP making things happen for the 70. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want...
He's making a change here. Duran's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. MP's checked in. So on the floor for Philadelphia. MP out there with Edey. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. The 3 from MP. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Utah has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. It's sent back by Edey. Again, what an avalanche!
His offensive arsenal is imperial. All season long, he's been giving them the business.
And he's now outmatched his own mark for the second most 60-point games in a single season. Putting a lot of work out there, no doubt about it. MP outside. Edey with a screen for MP. Hits it again, wow!
We're bearing witness to one of the great scoring seasons of all time.
Greg, he's delivering night in and night out. Great games and nearing 3rd all-time for scoring in a season. Pass to Bailey. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Sheik's no good. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 19-6 run. A nice shot by MP.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Bailey. And once again, off the mark by Utah. 1:35 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And here's good. He hits again.
His offensive arsenal has been on full display all season long.
You're right. Now tied for 3rd place. Points in a single season.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season. Another one goes. Incredible.
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Yeah, he's already left his mark on history, moving into third place for most points in a season. Amazing. Shot clock at 6. Jeek from outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. The 3 from MP. Hits the three-point bomb.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Hero looking over the defense. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them.
Ooh, that felt good.
game last night.
All right, MP, you ready?
Yeah. The love that you give me is minimal. The way that you treat me is pitiful. I heard misery loves company. Since I've been with you, I'm miserable. You make me feel like I'm invisible. You make me feel like I'm invisible.
Game time. Let's get it, MP.
Honestly, which is better in the Denver area?
My advice, both are great, but I don't...
Let's hear it for the NBA MVP.
The playoffs have arrived, and a young duo looks to make a new splash. The Philadelphia 76ers enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Hawks? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
It's time to kick off the postseason. Round. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Zachary Risache. And it's Buford in at the 2 guard. And for Philadelphia, they've got MP, Jared McCain out there with Halliburton. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's McCaw in at the 3 spot. Let's toss it to the sideline, where we've got more on MP's historic season.
Thank you, guys. This year we've seen him pile up 50-point performances again and again, and he set a record doing it. He now has the most 50-point games in a single season, another accolade for what's been a jaw-dropping season from him.
Yeah, he just makes it look easy, just pouring it in every night. You take a look at Philadelphia. On paper, this looks like a slam dunk, no pun intended. But game ones can be tricky.
Yeah, especially at the start where teams are feeling each other out. With the energy of the crowd and the way they've played all year, it's hard to imagine them dropping this one. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to McCaw, and here's MP. Fires the 3, gets the 3 to fall. After the massive regular season he had, it's easy to see why there was so much hype surrounding MP heading into the playoffs.
Yeah, and a lot of pressure on him, too. When a player with the highest scoring average in the league gets to the postseason, the expectations are immense. That's on the D. There, I mean, you got to push MP further away from the basket, or you can expect this to happen.
Back to Young, takes a three, fires in the triple.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Wembanyama, screen on Johnson. MP, that was good.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
The Hawks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. To the inside, Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Lets it go from deep. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Rizachet. Puts up a three. Cranes the triple. Risachet's got 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Fires for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Wembanyama outside McCain. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on MP.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Philadelphia.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump.
Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Edey's checked in for Philadelphia. There's 45 seconds left in the first. MP no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. .32 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Buford. And it's all tied up.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
From deep, MP buries it from 3. MP's got 14.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Basket's good. And so here is Philadelphia. Got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Philadelphia on top, leading by a point. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. We got Herb Jones, and it's Cloudy in at the 4. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Utah was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
To the left side wing. They set the pick. Here's Buford. The rebound by Edey. The Sixers lead by 7. Back to MP. From the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Daniels. Hawks trail by 10. Outside Young. Johnson against MP, and the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
McCain against Jones. Booker with a screen on McCain. Jones from outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Pulls it from the corner. Rebound Atlanta.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Booker with a screen on Halliburton. Will it go? And Booker with the lay-in.
Well, your goal there has to be to stop Young first, so that'll open up things for other people.
Halliburton, pass to MP. Jacks up a 3. MP drills the 3.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by MP. And so MP will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. To the paint. Here's Johnson. MP with the block. To the inside. And MP throws it down.
What athleticism by MP to go up and get that.
1:44 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Jones. Young from long range. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks it to Doncic. Philadelphia moving it around. From deep, MP sinks the tray. MP's got 31 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Booker, and it's Rizeshe in for Jones. A minute 9 left in the first half. Inside to win the run, and Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Young.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
MP outside. Launches it. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Rizeshe up top. He's got 9. Okongwu, a screen on McCain. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Buford's got 7 points.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. You You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Here's Young. Okongwu, a screen on Halliburton. And so it's Philadelphia. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Time for a quick break. Then back to the action.
Thanks for joining us for postseason battle.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah.
Taking a look at the situation. And that is going to do it for...
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
MP is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Jared McCain. Then it's Halliburton. And it's McCaw in at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
A nice shot by MP.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Outside Rizachet, picked up by Okongwu. Down low, it's tipped. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Fast break, Philadelphia. And he lobs it up. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, you can throw it almost anywhere, and Wembanyama will go get it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Buford. Outside Johnson. Okongwu inside, covered by Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Here's Buford. Drills it from deep. Buford's got 10 points.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And here's MP from outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Here's the three, and Rizachet, the bucket, on the assist by Johnson.
3 points.
He's got 12.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
And here's MP from outside, knocks it down from distance.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to Young. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Well, as long as Wembanyama's in the same zip code, there's a chance he's blocking your shot. Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get by.
And here's MP from outside. Good! That's another bucket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Back to Young. Outside Rizachet. 4-3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 1:53 left in the third quarter. Halliburton misses. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Launches a three. Rizachet, no good. The 76ers have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. The three is up. And again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. On the wing, Rizachet. Pass to Buford. Releases. And Atlanta misses again.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
MP shot is good.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Young looking for an opening. Pass to Buford. They need this. Atlanta again missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
McCain's shot is off.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Now Young. He has 6. Johnson a screen on Halliburton. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. And here's a Kongwu for 3. Here's Johnson. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. MP getting it done for Philadelphia. He put up a jaw-dropping number of 3-pointers. An exceptional single-quarter performance. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Sixers making a change here. MP's checked in. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Rizeshe at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Then there's a Kongwu, then it's Trae Young, and it's Buford in at the shooting guard position. And that one's good. Young.
Well, you know this is coming with Young on the court. He's always looking for his next 3.
Doncic finds MP. Edey with a screen on Johnson. Oh, another one falls.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Rizeshe with the ball. Working on Williams. Left side Young. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. MP right side. Williams passes to MP. The 3 ball. And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
To BA, he's on fire.
Outside Young. And it's blocked by Edey. Here's MP. Here he goes. And MP throws it down hard.
Whoa, that was incredible. MP, everybody.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. The Hawks have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. 1:46 left in the game. Pass to Rizeshe. There's the screen by Johnson. And Atlanta misses again. And the 76ers with possession. It's been 8 unanswered for them. MP looking around. To the middle. Here's Edey. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Atlanta's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the 76ers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
The 3 from Rizeshe, and the 3-pointer goes.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Yet another bucket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Young against Doncic. Pass to Buford. Johnson for three. Missed it. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And it always takes a lot.